Hello, welcome to the weekend. Please kindly subscribe and share. After declaring that he would not be supporting former President Donald Trump, the presumed GOP contender for president in 2024 in November's election, former Vice President Mike Pence has incited MAGA wrath. In an interview with Fox News on Friday, Pence, who withdrew from his own presidential campaign in October due to a lack of substantial Republican backing, stated that while he was proud of his record with Trump, it should come as no surprise that he would not be supporting his former running mate this year. "My decision to not support Donald Trump this year should not come as a surprise," Pence said. "I made it very clear throughout my presidential campaign that President Trump and I disagreed deeply on a number of topics. The conservative platform that we ruled on for 4 years is at conflict with the agenda that Donald Trump is pursuing and expressing," he said. "And for that reason, I am unable to support Donald Trump in this campaign with a clear conscience." The former president and Pence have been at odds since 2021, but supporters of Trump's MAGA movement swiftly responded to Pence's comments on social media with disdain and rage. In a post on X, previously Twitter, twice-failed former Republican congressional candidate David Giglio said Mike Pence couldn't even make it to Iowa as a former vice president. "He is completely unimportant, Trump to 2024 and beyond. Mike Pence betrays the Republican Party, President Trump, and MAGA." Leo Terrell, a major media figure, posted. Some congratulated Pence or responded to the non-endorsement in very different ways. "More people in the Republican Party lack integrity than Mike Pence," it was claimed. The creator of the left-wing news site, the Tennessee Holler, Justin Canoe, wrote on social media, saying, "This actually does come as a surprise. It was very uncertain whether the near-hanging experience would be a deal-breaker. Withholding support from a man who almost murdered Pence is a brave act," according to leftist writer David Korn. "Whoa, Pence won't give Trump her support. Bravo GOP. You selected a candidate who, as an incumbent, had previously lost handily to Biden and was so unappealing that even his vice president refused to support him. Really intelligent, since soon after the Pence and Trump have been at odds. The former president has frequently criticized his former vice president for not fulfilling his impractical demand to overturn President Joe Biden's victory during the joint session of Congress on January 6, 2021, which verified the results. An enraged group of Trump fans, led by Pence, oversaw Congress when they staged the disastrous Capitol assault, shouting 'Hang Mike Pence,' a demand that Trump allegedly echoed, according to former White House advisor Cassidy Hutchinson. The two men's relationship has only gotten worse since then, despite Trump saying at a Las Vegas rally last year that he would consider Pence to be very disloyal if the former vice president did not support him after he withdrew from the presidential race. "Seemingly, everyone who departs is supporting me," Trump said at the time. "I'm not familiar with Mike Pence. Maybe he could support me. For what reason does he need to support me? Because he served as vice president and I had an amazing, prosperous presidency. He ought to support me." Once again, a legal expert said that former President Donald Trump may not be permitted to request that Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis be removed from his Georgia election fraud case. Judge Scott McAfee issued an order on Friday allowing Willis or Wade to continue with the case, while harshly condemning Willis for her connection with Nathan Wade, the lead prosecutor in the case. A few hours later, Wade stepped down, letting Willis continue. Trump entered a not guilty plea to allegations of tampering with Georgia's presidential election results. Along with 18 other people, the presumed Republican presidential candidate said that the lawsuit was driven by politics. Should an appeals court dismiss Willis, the lawsuit would most likely be postponed until after the inauguration in January 2025. Should he win, Trump may request that the case be postponed until after he leaves office before the U.S. Supreme Court. Anthony Michael Kreese, a law professor at Georgia State University, said that Trump's odds of being able to challenge Willis' ongoing participation had decreased from almost guaranteed to 50%. Kreese said that the McAfee decision on Friday made it less likely for Trump to file an appeal. "Prior to the decision, I was very sure that Judge McAfee would give the defendants an instant appeal since the chances were so strong in their favor. I think it's 50-50 now, Cree said on X, the old Twitter.